Have you ever heard a loud crack in the middle of a forest and wondered what it was? Or maybe you've seen a tree that looks like it's been blown apart from the inside. It might sound like something out of a movie, but trees can, and do, explode. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating and sometimes explosive science behind why trees go boom. So, what exactly makes a tree explode? It's not dynamite, I promise. The main culprit is usually a combination of extreme weather and the tree's own internal structure. Let's start with one of the most common causes, lightning strikes. When a bolt of lightning, which is hotter than the surface of the sun, hits a tree, it can have dramatic effects. The lightning's immense electrical current travels down the path of least resistance. This path is often the layer just under the bark, called the cambium, which is rich in sap and moisture. Now think about what happens when you superheat water in an instant. It turns to steam and expands with incredible force. That's precisely what happens inside the tree. The sap in the cambium layer vaporizes in a fraction of a second, expanding to over 1,700 times its original volume. The tree's bark and wood simply can't contain that much pressure. The result? A massive explosive rupture. The bark is blown off, and sometimes the entire trunk splits wide open, sending wood splinters flying in all directions. It's nature's very own steam explosion. But lightning isn't the only force at play. Extreme cold can also cause a phenomenon known as frost cracking. Imagine a frigid winter night. As the temperature plummets, the outer layers of the trees would cool down and contract much faster than the inner core. This creates immense tension within the trunk. At the same time, the water or sap inside the tree's cells begins to freeze. When water freezes, it expands. This expansion puts even more pressure on the wood from the inside out. When the stress becomes too much for the wood to handle, it can suddenly and violently split, creating a loud bang that sounds like a rifle shot echoing through the silent winter forest. This sudden release of tension creates a long vertical crack down the trunk. While it might not be as visually spectacular as a lightning-induced explosion, the sound alone is enough to make you jump. These frost cracks can reopen and close for years, creating a visible scar on the tree. Then there's the fiery side of things. Wildfires. When a fast-moving, intense fire sweeps through a forest, the heat can cause trees to explode in a similar way to a lightning strike. The intense external heat rapidly boils the sap and moisture trapped inside the tree.